For some people, leasing a car is a better option than financing or paying in cash. Purchasing the correct car lease insurance that covers everything may not be as easy. It is absolutely necessary to purchase the correct policy, especially for vehicles that had no down payment. Gap insurance is needed for leased cars. Gap coverage is very important when deciding on a car insurance policy for your leased car. Leasing insurance usually does not cover a major gap in every leased vehicle. This gap in coverage can occur in the event that you total your leased vehicle. It is important to learn how gap coverage works. Gap insurance for leased cars. The leasing insurance will only cover the depreciated market value of your vehicle at the time of the collision. For most vehicles, lease payments tend to be lower than if the car was purchased or financed. Most new cars will depreciate greatly in the first few years, so market values of the leased vehicle tends to be lower than what an owner will owe on the lease contract. The problem is that you are responsible for the difference in value from what is still owed on the lease to what the insurance company will actually pay in case of an accident. This difference in the amount of money is referred to gap, something that gap insurance will cover. Figuring out the gap insurance coverage. There is an easy formula to determine gap coverage: payments owed for the lease agreement. What your insurance company will pay equals amount for which you are responsible, or the amount the gap insurance will cover if you have it. Sometimes the amount for which you could be responsible for if you do not have gap coverage could be in the thousands of dollars. Gap coverage and leased vehicle facts. These are some key facts that are useful to keep in mind if you are planning on leasing a car. Before making any gap insurance purchases, make sure that this type of coverage is not included by the lease company or dealership. Your leased vehicle must have comprehensive and collision coverage in order for the gap to cover the remaining balance in case of a car accident. Determine whether your lease down payment is covered in the gap insurance policy. Check and be aware of deductibles on the car lease insurance, since gap coverage will not cover a deductible. Sometime you may have to continue making lease payments on your vehicle until the gap insurance pays for the loss. Make sure to have wear and tear insurance on your leased vehicle, since gap does not offer this coverage. You can purchase gap insurance after you have leased a car. Share this video and subscribe for more interesting auto insurance tips.